Boys, these cringe alpha males have to stop. This is Jake Ricks, and I would love to take credit for finding him, but I actually found him off of Mimilis's page, and this guy is truly something else.
If you only live for your short-term pleasures, you are a pointless human being.
Low testosterone men have loads of friends. Warm water is for low testosterone men.
Yeah, as I said, it's bad. Well, let's hop into it. This is gonna be a long one.
Low testosterone men will smile even if they do not want to avoid any potential conflict because they do not have the capacity to deal with it. High testosterone men, however, will not smile if they do not want to because they have the capacity to deal with any potential conflict. This is the biological reasoning behind why confidence is an attractive trait, because it suggests that a man is capable of dealing with conflict, which is a sign that he has high testosterone. And it's also the exact same dynamic with eye contact. Low testosterone men incapable of dealing with conflict will avoid eye contact to prevent the possibility of any conflict arising, whereas high testosterone men capable of dealing with conflict will willingly hold eye contact with anyone and everyone as they're capable of dealing with the potential conflict that could arise.
So boys, you heard the man. If you smile, you are a low testosterone beta who hates conflict. You are not allowed to smile, and you are not allowed to be happy. Because if you are happy and if you smile, you have low testosterone. What an absolute joke. It's 2025 and I can't even be happy. Y'all, you cannot be happy unless you are a beta male. Do you want to see beta and smile? What a joke. Yeah, that's stupid. How does you not being happy and you smiling have any correlation to your testosterone and you being a man? But let's just go ahead and see some more of his alpha male tips.
Warm water is for low testosterone men.
Oh, okay, so I can't enjoy a good shower. After a hard days of work, I have to freeze my nutsack off. Okay, continue, Jake.
There is no fucking point in warm water. Warm showers are stupid. Warm baths are stupid. Not only does warm water kill your fucking testosterone when it comes in contact with your balls, it kills your sperm, and there's also just no benefit to it whatsoever.
First of all, that's just the absolute definition of bro science. Yeah, excessive heat could potentially kill your sperm count and your testosterone, but again, that's just bro science at the end of the day. Also, the point is, I just want to relax, dude. Am I not allowed to relax?
So it's literally just a luxury, a comfort thing, something you feel like doing to fulfill your feelings and fulfill your emotions because you have poor emotional control, which means you have low testosterone.
Or, hear me out, I want to take a moment in my life and relax. If you made money, you just got done working, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, so you enjoy the little things in life like a warm shower. What's the point in making money if you can't feel comfortable and enjoy yourself? I can assure you, Jake, it is not that deep.
Whereas if you have high testosterone, you don't give a fuck about doing it for fun, you don't give a fuck about doing it for your feelings. Therefore, you're just gonna have a cold shower. Cold water, there's tons of benefits.
Again, not really. It's kind of just bro science as of now.
But if you're like in a cold shower and dick all shriveled up and you're like, Andrew Huberman said I should do this because benefits, and you're just not seeing the benefits of heat and cold exposure are wildly exaggerated. So, and they're definitely not going to make you more jacked.
So I'll do 20 minutes of sauna, hot sauna, to like 260 now.
Okay.
260, but I worked up to that.
Kudos. I hate the fucking sauna. It's just hot and there's nothing to do but stare at guys' balls. Wait a minute. I like the sauna.
But if you like cold exposure, go ahead and do it. I mean, like, if you're not seeing any benefits from it, I don't think it's all that worth it in my opinion. But if it's something that you enjoy doing, well, I guess according to Jake, you can't enjoy things in life or else you're a beta. So, I don't know what to say honestly, y'all. You're kind of stuck on this one. Now, obviously, if you're alpha, you're not allowed to smile, you're not allowed to be happy, but you're also not allowed to have friends. I'm sorry, guys, you have to be lonely, and you can't have a friend group around me. It's not my rules, it's Jake's. I'm sorry.
Low testosterone men have loads of friends, and this is because a low testosterone man's brain is way more feminized, making him much more emotional, which is the main trait that makes you much more likely to be nice to people even if you do not like them. And it also makes you a people pleaser because you are involuntarily forced to focus on emotions.
Yeah, that's actually why I ditched my whole friend group. I thought they were too beta. I was becoming too soft having friends and actually enjoying my life, so I just ditched all them and started doing kung fu in the woods. Homie thought this was the coolest clip ever when in actuality it's just Step Brothers.
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup!
But before we close it out, let's go ahead and watch one more crucial piece of advice from Jake himself.
When you're playing Fortnite, you jump out the battle bus and you're looking for a golden pump or whatever is the best gun in the game nowadays. You're opening all the chests trying to find one, and you go to tilted towers, no you can't find one, so you go to shifty shafts and then you find one, and then you're sorted, and then you go kill everyone, and then you get a victory royale. Once you've got that victory royale, what do? Nothing. You don't keep searching for more loot because you don't need it. You don't keep trying to position yourself well in the zone or rotate because you've won. So this is the same concept that is happening when you're constantly releasing semen.
Okay, wow, that was a crazy turn of events. I was like, what is this rambling coming towards? And then that's what it is, ask and you'll receive, I suppose. But you know what? I guess I'm hearing him, but I'm not listening to him. He's low-key spitting some fact, y'all.
Because your body is interpreting that as you are reproducing, and that is your body's primary purpose and goal, to reproduce. So when you're constantly releasing semen through masturbation, you're telling your body, with one, we got a victory royale. Therefore your body no longer has any reason to upgrade in any way whatsoever.
Okay, yeah, this whole thing has to be a bit. There's no way that he takes any of this seriously. Like, look, he's even laughing at his own advice here. Now look, is this whole Jake Ricks guy a character? Look, I really hope he is, but he has been doing this so-called character for a long time now. It's been at least a year or so, and he's still making these videos. So if it is a bit, then he's taking the bit to a whole nother level just to shill some programs, like a true alpha male should, by the way. Who cares about your audience? You only care about shilling bullcrap programs to the next person. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate this man's set design in the background? He's got his books, so you know he's smart. Actually, I do appreciate that he has the Bible there. So, I mean, that's actually pretty awesome. But he has a book that's just called Testosterone. That's how you know he's alpha, because he has a book called Testosterone. And then in this clip, he just has more books, with a book about how to increase your DHT in there. It's crazy. But is Jake Ricks just a bit? I don't know. Is he trying to be the next Andrew Tate? Again, I don't know. But this is Jake Ricks, upcoming cringe alpha male. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.